Hi there, Chris Hassenberg here with a quick video update from Hassenberg Financial Group. Say, one of the things that happens to me periodically is I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I start thinking. And what I put together is a new program that I wanted to share with all of you. And this is what I am calling the ideal client experience. Now, this ideal client experience is something that I designed and this is where we go through and I just want to make sure that everybody is familiar with and aware of the things that we do here at Hassenberg Financial Group. And so we put together a checklist, and this is a list of stuff that we go through with all of our clients to make sure that they've got everything on here. Now, if they don't have everything, this is also our way of saying, hey, by the way, we do these things. And the ideal client experience is a combination of, we've got an asset map, which is largely a net worth statement, a current one, which is important to know where you're sitting. We have a target map, which is basically a way of looking at the future and saying, hey, this is what we're trying to do. This is our goal that we have of financially where we're trying to be, or how much money we can spend and not run out in retirement and all of those things, a list of goals. And we go through and we prioritize those goals. Inside of this, we also have what's called a digital vault. Digital Vault is an amazing tool that we use. That inside that Digital Vault, what we do is we put your investments there in terms of so that you can view them, which is very easily viewed through www.chrishassenberg.com, and then you click on Client Login and hit Digital Vault. It's something that we use with our existing clients, but that way you can see all your investments. You can actually hook up outside investments if they have electronic logins, your checking accounts, savings accounts, credit cards, your 401k statements. You can put all of this in as part of this program. In that digital vault, we would also have last year's tax returns. Ideally, we would have a tax map through one of our software programs called Covisa. Your estate plan documents. In the digital vault, we would have PDFs of your will, your healthcare, your financial power of attorneys, your any trust documents. If you have a marital property agreement, anything of that nature, we can have stored electronically in this digital vault. We would have a mind map, which a mind map is largely a piece of paper that shows all of the things that you have, similar to a net worth statement, but with no numbers on it. It's a great communication tool with your children that basically says, all right, here's what you have in the different types of accounts. So your heirs don't necessarily worry about how much money you have as much as they just don't want you to leave them a mess. This is a way to kind of alleviate that. And it's a great communications tool with the next generation. A current list of other advisors, having your life insurance policy information inside this digital vault, long-term care, nursing home insurance, if you've got it, having a copy of that. A risk analysis. All of our clients, we go through and we put together a risk analysis and having an investment proposal statement in there, showing the risks that we're taking in up markets and down markets, and stress testing our investment accounts. We use the neat part about the asset map or that net worth statement is we do this all of the time. And so 10 years from now, we ideally love to see, here's where you were 10 years ago, here's where you were 9, 8, 7, and we can show you the progression of your net worth statements and how they've changed over the years. A list of a trusted contact. If you have someone that you want us to be able to talk to if something were to happen to you, we use that. We also discuss if you have identity theft insurance and whether or not you've got our in case of emergency keys, which is the shape and size of a key that goes on your keychain. It's a zip drive that keeps track of, it shows in case of emergency contacts, brief health history, possibly medications and things that you have. You can have that all on there. That's part of what we have. If you have 401ks that are outside of where we can send custom reports for that, and also to make you aware that we do have social media with our Facebook, LinkedIn, and we think that if you have all of these dots crossed and all of these boxes checked, that would be in our mind what we would consider the ideal client experience here at Hassenberg Financial Group. If you don't have all of these things, we can definitely discuss that. And if you're not a client or of Hassenberg Financial Group and you were interested in learning about these different things, and the digital vault really, I've sometimes get a little pushback, like, I don't necessarily want this digital vault. Well, this isn't about you. This digital vault is for your heirs. This is for your people, that if something happened to you and you've got heirs that are spread out all across the country or all across the world in some cases, it's certainly nice to be able to have all of your things in a digital format. One of the things I do like to point out with this from a security perspective, it's got all of the stuff needed, the two-part authentication, and but most important thing about this digital vault, it is a non-transactional site, meaning if you go to your bank website and you shift money from checking to savings, for example, that would be considered a transaction. This digital vault is a non-transactional site, which means that no one can change things. It's simply a viewable site. And so that's super important there. So I'm sorry this is a little bit longer, but I wanted to share with you the ideal client experience. And this is something that we are very strongly excited about, and we want to share with everybody. And so as always, consider us a resource for your friends, neighbors, relatives, and family. We are here to help. And give us a call at 715-839-6566. As always, be well and make it a great day. Bye-bye.